Hello guys, this is the Science Pony and let's talk about the science of Pinkie Apple Pie. I like this episode, and even though it's an Applejack / Apple Family episode, this is just a personal preference. And I know that other people will have a totally different view on it, but I'm here to analyze, not express my personal opinion, even though I'll be doing that anyway. Now, near the very beginning there was an issue. Let's go back to when My Little Pony Friendship is Magic just came out, Season 1, Episode 1. Do you remember when Twilight is checking the food situation at Sweet Apple Acres, and Applejack shows Twilight all of her family? Do you remember hearing the name Golden Delicious? Because as far as I'm concerned, Golden Delicious was a young stallion with the cutie mark of 3 yellow apples. Apparently they'd forgotten that Golden Delicious existed, but that really isn't that big of a deal. The problem that I had with this episode is Applejack, no surprise. In other episodes where AJ is thrown into a supporting role, she acts mature and gives wisdom, but in this episode they cast her in a completely different light. She acts like a little kid and fights over the stupidest things. So why are they all of a sudden contradicting themselves from earlier Applejack episodes? She's calm and collected, here she just bickers like a little kid, and quite frankly it's annoying. Actually, all of the Apple family is really annoying with all the bickering. Another thing that I don't get is why AJ feels the need to show Pinkie her family's good side. Pinkie has pretty much seen Applejack's good and bad side, so why the sudden change? There's no point. But regardless of their annoying fighting, there are some pretty fun jokes like Apple Bloom's map song, Pinkie's when you're family, you'll find time, and the eagle that kept swooping things out of the water. But that still doesn't cover up the fact that the same plotline has been used for every single Applejack episode. Her stubbornness. It once again shows that AJ has no room for development, because right after they learn their lesson, they do what they do. Argue. And Pinkie even realizes that if this is her family, she's stuck arguing, and kind of implies that Pinkie doesn't know how to argue because she's too nice. Anyway, I really don't have to say much about this episode. Pinkie was funny and there were some great lines, like Apple Bloom's Applicious thing, the eagle, and you get to see more landscaping in Equestria. I always look forward to more world building, and the introduction of new characters that could possibly be of some use in the future. One of the things I have to address is the headcanon that Golden Delicious is somehow related to Pinkie Pie because of the way she acts. I really don't agree. I know that Pinkie and Golden both took from the bottom of the stack, and Golden generally lives how we would imagine Pinkie Pie to live in the future, but this is all based on assumption. We have no idea how Pinkie would live when she's old, but I seriously doubt that Pinkie would want to stay at home breeding her family lineage, so no, please don't make Pinkie related to that crazy lady. The song in this episode is absolutely awesome, but it really didn't do much since it just progressed the story. But there's something about Pinkie singing that makes me, and probably a lot of other people, smile. Just so happy and upbeat. You really tell that Pinkie is probably really happy being with her new family, because being at Sugar Cube Corner is kind of alone. Besides Gummy and the 2 demon toddlers. Mr. and Mrs. Cake don't really interact with her much as she spends her time hanging out in Twilight's library. And now I can see why Pinkie totally lost her shit in Party of One, because her friends are all she has. I even think when the apples are arguing, Pinkie doesn't care because she finally gets to spend some time with people that love and appreciate her, and she has no problem jumping into the argument with the apples. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the Science Pony, and I'll see you guys later.